Chapter 1. A Cold Morning and a New Face. It was a cold Monday morning in early November. The wind blew gently outside, and people walked quickly to stay warm. Alex, a 24-year-old graphic designer, walked into his favorite coffee shop, Bean Corner. The small cafe smelled like fresh coffee and sweet muffins. It was warm and cozy, his favorite place in town. As always, Alex ordered his usual, a black coffee, no sugar. He turned around, looking for his favorite seat in the corner. But today, someone else was sitting there. She had long brown hair and wore a green scarf. She was reading a thick book, slowly turning each page. Alex stopped for a second. Something about her caught his attention. The way she smiled while reading, the calm look on her face. He sat 2 tables away and tried not to stare. Who is she? He wondered. I've never seen her before. Chapter 2. A Reason to Return. The next morning, Alex woke up earlier than usual. He took extra time choosing his clothes and even fixed his hair, something he usually didn't care much about. He walked quickly to the coffee shop. His heart beat faster as he opened the door. She was there again. Same book, same seat, same green scarf. She didn't notice him, but he noticed everything about her. He sat at the same table as the day before, pretending to read something on his phone. He kept glancing at her. She smiled at the book again. That smile made him feel warm inside. I'll talk to her tomorrow, he told himself, just one word. Chapter 3. Hello, finally. On Wednesday, Alex arrived early. He wore a nice blue sweater his sister had given him. He saw the girl sitting there again, but today the seat across from her was empty. His hands were a little shaky. He took a deep breath and walked up to her table. "Hi, is this seat taken?" he asked, trying to sound calm. She looked up, a bit surprised, then smiled politely. "No, you can sit." "I'm Alex," he said, smiling nervously. "I come here a lot, but I've never seen you before." She closed her book. "Nice to meet you, Alex. I'm Emma. I just moved here last week." They talked for a few minutes. It wasn't deep, just small talk, but it was enough to make Alex's day. Chapter 4. Getting to know each other. Over the next week, Alex and Emma saw each other every morning. Sometimes they sat at the same table. Sometimes they waved and just shared a smile. One morning, Emma brought an extra cookie and gave it to Alex. "Try this. It's really good," she said. That little gesture made him feel special. They talked about books. Emma loved mystery stories, books about secrets and surprises. Alex preferred science fiction, especially stories about space. They laughed at each other's choices. They also talked about music. Emma loved jazz. Alex smiled. "Me too." That day, they listened to jazz together on Emma's phone, sharing one pair of earphones. Chapter 5. Rain and Warm Feelings. One Friday afternoon, the weather changed. Rain poured from the sky. Alex walked into the coffee shop, soaking wet. Emma was already there, waiting with 2 cups of tea. "I thought you might like this," she said. Alex smiled. Perfect timing. The shop was crowded, so they shared a small table in the corner. Emma looked cold. Without thinking much, Alex took off his jacket and gave it to her. She looked at him surprised. "Thanks, that's very sweet." "You look better in it than I do," Alex joked. Emma laughed, and her eyes sparkled. They talked for a long time, ignoring the rain outside. The world felt quieter when they were together. Chapter 6. The Truth Comes Out. After almost 2 weeks of talking, laughing, and secretly falling for, Alex couldn't hold it in any longer. On Monday, he walked in with a small box of chocolates and a handwritten note. He waited for Emma at their usual spot. When she came, he stood up nervously and handed her the gift. "What's this?" she asked, curious. "Emma, I like you," Alex said. His voice was soft but sure. "I don't just like talking to you. I like you a lot." Emma looked surprised. She opened the box and read the short note. "You make my mornings better. You make me better." She smiled, that same soft, warm smile. "I like you too, Alex. I was just waiting for you to say it first." Chapter 7. The First Real Date. That weekend, Alex and Emma planned their first official date. Not at the coffee shop, somewhere new. They went to a quiet park and walked under the trees. Then they saw a movie, a funny one they both enjoyed. After that, they had dinner at a small Italian place with candles and music. They told stories about their childhood. Alex shared his dream of becoming an illustrator for children's books. They laughed, told jokes, and slowly their hands touched. At the end of the night, he held her hand fully. She didn't let go. "I'm really happy," she said. "Me too," he answered. Chapter 8. A New Beginning. 1 month later, their mornings were still the same, but now they came to the cafe together. The staff smiled when they saw the couple walk in. Sometimes they talked. Sometimes they just read quietly, but their hands always touched across the table. The little coffee shop had become their favorite place, the place where everything began. One morning, Emma said, "I think moving here was the best choice I've ever made." Alex smiled. "I think meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me." And the coffee tasted just a little sweeter that day. Chapter 9. A Small Problem. It was a Wednesday morning. The sky was cloudy and the wind was strong. Emma came into the coffee shop alone. She looked worried. Alex arrived 5 minutes later. He smiled when he saw her, but her face didn't smile back. "Hey," he said, sitting down. "Everything okay?" Emma nodded slowly. "Kind of. I just got a call from my mom. She's sick and wants me to come home for a while." Alex's smile faded. "How long will you be gone?" "I'm not sure," Emma said quietly. "Maybe a few weeks, maybe longer." Alex looked down at his cup. He felt a heavy feeling in his chest. He didn't want to lose her. "Do you want me to come with you?" he asked softly. Emma shook her head. "Not yet. I need to help her, and maybe I need to think about things too." That sentence hurt more than he expected. Chapter 10. Time Apart. Emma left 2 days later. Alex helped her pack and took her to the train station. They hugged tightly before she left. "Will you text me?" he asked. "Of course," she said. "Every day." At first, they texted often. Good morning, pictures of coffee, short videos. But after a week, her messages became fewer. One day, there was nothing at all. Alex sat alone in the coffee shop. Her seat across from him was empty. He brought her favorite tea anyway, hoping she would come back soon. He missed her laugh. He missed her stories. He missed her. Was she thinking about him, too? Chapter 11. Back where it began. 2 weeks later, Alex was sitting in the coffee shop again. It was a quiet morning. The window seat was still empty. He looked outside, then took a sip of coffee. Just then, the bell above the door rang. He turned his head slowly, and there she was, Emma, wearing the same green scarf, holding a suitcase, and smiling. Alex stood up, surprised. "Emma?" She said, "I'm back. Mom's better, and I missed this place." He smiled. "And did you miss me?" Emma laughed and walked over to him. every single day. They sat down at their old table, holding hands again, just like before. No more long distance, no more waiting. Just two people, one small coffee shop, and a story that still wasn't finished.